Hello and welcome to another episode of Drive Time Show where they can see you every Monday to Friday, 4 to 5 p.m. only on Hands of Hope Radio and online TV. As we all know, Drive Time Show is a show where they talk about all the things that really happen on the streets of social media and also things that really happen within the country. And me now, host for today, Umuso, and Adia with
co-host when I'm about Johnny.
So today we will talk about masculine things. Yesterday we will talk about the feminine. So today the topic now, should a man be vulnerable? Yes, very interesting topic. Then we get today because now we notice the like man that can say we a man not for be emotionally downcast, we know for be build up. So today we ask una the audience them also, should a man be vulnerable? But stay with me, and when we go for the short break, where we can dive into the matter.
Drive Time Show.
Welcome back. If you just joined with this a Drive Time Show where they come to you every Monday to Friday, 4 to 5 p.m. only on Hands of Hope Radio and online TV. And today we did also for talk about man them. Should a man be vulnerable? Don't forget to say you can send a text message in any of the platform, them being Facebook or YouTube. So without wasting time, we could come inside the topic now. So today, my co-host, they always they give me the vibe because it's also
Period.
They call the tush and the tash.
Yeah.
So my darling Mabel, so which you understand by the word vulnerability for the one that we don't know, because I know see you will know. Which you will understand by the word vulnerability?
I feel like my host here once set me up. But again, let's just say vulnerability and the fact that you able for freely and willingly express your emotion, your thoughts, like you whatever thing you they feel, whether na sadness, like you free and willing for and able for express them without fear, like me personal judge me or me personal that's you being vulnerable.
Okay, so now let me come to the question now.
Mm-hmm.
So you think say
Hmm.
man them supposed to for be vulnerable?
Wait, so una where they watch me, man then a stone on a tick. Of course, men should be vulnerable. Everyone, whether mortal man for be vulnerable, because there are times when you get for reach that particular point, you know, always get for be rosy, you know, always get for be smooth. So there are times where you actually need for be vulnerable, you need for ornament, you need for ready for face and for then at that particular state there at that time. So of course man they need for be man them for free for express vulnerability.
Okay, Mabel. So, but you know, say like man them from a very young age, they get that word the way they tell you say, but man up,
You know, boy picking.
yeah, you know, boy picking they cry for, be strong. So like then they all don't shield them. So I think like we then grow up now, we they expect them for be strong. So like you think say like the vulnerability now something where they calm emotionally or like I would say I think we expect them for be vulnerable.
So first off, like how you say, society don't make in a way that man them not for even cry, man not for cry. You dey cry, you know man, then you cry, but you know a boy picking a for beer. You know a man, you for be strong, you know. So that expectation where society don't place now the shoulders of men don't make most boy picking there at a very young age. They not even get mind for express their emotions. If they want cry, you know, they're afraid for cry because
Exactly.
they don't tell and say man not for cry, boy picking not for cry. If you cry, that makes you weak. If you something more at you and you decide for say them out like and they feel this type of way, it makes you a weak person. If you're able for bottle up emotions, if you're able for chest emotions. So from a very young age, that's how most boy picking it on. And then boy picking they grow for be the man them now where we get where don't they at that situation where say me on no account I cry. If I cry it shows you're weak, you're this. So yeah, that I feel like now societal, family and expectations basically they need to done it.
So obviously don't talk like too actually because now waiting society they expect things of
Yeah.
you. If you cry, if you're a man, you cry, you dey see you like say you a weak person. If you're a man, you express yourself, you take and say, oh this if I don't come umambo, I dey make so
Exactly. Yeah.
and it's not good because of we are humans, we have emotions. God give you all emotions. God give you assignments to ask things inside me and you follow we feel something. So make we go now. So vulnerability, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you I would say um you think say like vulnerability na good thing for make a man be vulnerable or is it a bad thing? Because of one thing I don't observe is that no say like society, no blame society only.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes dem dey be like man dem wey dem be weak like they
Mm-hmm.
dey step on them, nobody dey respect you.
Mm-hmm.
So you dey check am say like vulnerability it's actually not good to be in a man.
Okay.
I don't know if you dey get wetin
Yeah,
I try
I
to
do
say.
understand.
It's so not good to be in a man because sometimes they like when a man be vulnerable and they become weak actually. So
Mm-hmm.
like wetin you think? You think say like vulnerability na a good thing for make a man be vulnerable?
So for me, I feel like vulnerability get a lot for do with emotions, wetin you dey feel, whether na sadness, how you dey able for express that particular thing, and for me it's not about man or woman. Now as human beings, and as human beings everybody they go through in and all man get right for express in emotion, all man for cry, all man get right for laugh, all man get right for do whatever thing you want for do. So for me it's not a bad thing for a person, and even they make am about man, for a person to be vulnerable and for show vulnerability, say yes I am vulnerable. You know why? For me na strength, because especially for a man, because like how we say it don't reach a point to say most of the time the way where they men most boy picking then say them some man and that you're not supposed to cry, you know a man, you're not supposed for nag, you know a man. So the fact that you do that, it shows strength, it shows you know they conform into societal expectations. Rather you're being human and you dey express some, and for me that's strength, because for me man cry,
It takes a
it
lot.
takes a lot. So for me, you
Exactly.
actually would want and then at that particular state day. At the end of the day, you go left for it just feel like where somebody let's say man, because a man will talk about the risk, they go through financial crisis, then kind of financial crisis they like vulnerability never means say you get for cry all the time. It means you opening up to somebody again. You go explain that now this how they go through, or now this how they go through, and you know me say but you cry. So now the fact that you're not able open up to somebody, you keep her in yourself, what's get for happen? And for eats you. And it reach to a point it affects everything but your well-being, your physical state, you act, you how agile you day. Even at working place, people ain't gonna say because you know they're happy, you don't even go slowly into depression. Because you dey bottle things up, you know want open up. You know me say pass you cry. You can opening up to somebody about what you dey go through. That's also a way of being vulnerable. And you tell that person, you understand,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand where you're coming from. So Nick, we flip the script.
Okay.
So
Ready for the flip?
so people then they argue say vulnerability in men can be risky. So what you get for say about that? You think they're right or
Vulnerability in men can be risky.
yes?
Vulnerability can be risky if, again, I know some get for reach to part also what they talk about like with how for members say vulnerability get for deal with opening up,
Yes.
talking about your
Your
problems,
emotions, yes.
talking about what you're feeling, your emotions as at that time, So if you go talk am to the wrong person, then that's the risk. Now I feel like the only risk and you, but for me it's not risky because na make you supposed for choose the people that way you confide in and where you for able for talk to. All manner will tell me say they talk to everybody the same way. You must get a few people where you know say this. Now me young person, I can able talk to, I can able share with them waiting how they go through. It can be you mama, it can be you woman, it can be you sister, it can be you paddy. So for me, it's not like risky. Risky how? Because at the end of the day, when you don't open up to the right person, there's nothing risky about it. Don't like you get for take a go talk about bacha or anything you get.
So the risky in the sense,
Mm.
make I say like you know man,
Mm-hmm.
and now you know the breadwinner of that house. Man not say let's say and now you know the bread because man they always keep it the
I don't want
breadwinner.
to win bread though.
So
Okay.
you know man and now you know the breadwinner of the family.
Mm-hmm.
All man they expect much from you. Like, everybody is looking up to you.
Mm-hmm.
So you know the man, like you go in some like certain situations and where you know what make you picking, I see you picking, no one see you. Like
Okay.
and then state then they or even someone like me I might go say myself because myself are able for keep me emotions. I know like for
Oh, okay. You're
yes.
one of the men.
Yes. Able for keep me emotions. But people like they expect much from a man
Mm-hmm.
because if I they also can say if I begin cry or if I begin like put out my sorry out to my family,
Mm.
wey see me pikin go think of me.
Hmm.
You don't see wetin expect
Mm-hmm.
for say wetin me pikin go think of me. Oh, you dey see me like you go view me like for say like I'm a weak person. Me wey for and something back wey like they really like mourn at me. Na the fact like wey man dey don lose their loved ones dem and
Hmm.
then dey expect them for cry. Like yo, na you loved ones una also don build like that connection dey so why not? Why woman dem always like that's the question to you though.
Mm.
Why like always they expect woman them for like lash out their anger, them emotion out there and when it comes to a man, they expect them to be strong.
So I feel like me hosts the don't fire me. It's more like three in one question, but okay. So let's dissect it. So now the fact that vulnerability we not you know gender specific. Not so na woman for be vulnerable, man not for be. Again, it all kind on to wetin we don't say because people in the raise them boy picking there where they eventually turn them man there with the no with the well the myth that you know a boy picking. But even if that bubble for the one cry, if they cry, but you know a man bo, you know, then kind of thing. So it all go down to the societal expectation because so if that perception begin change from that part day then we people then begin raise them picking them but whether a man or woman with the fact that you get right for cry, you get right for be expressive. If something not they go well, you get right for call person talk to and say now this how they go through are stressed about it. You get right without being fear of being judged or fear of like many don't tell you say but you they make like woman. And vulnerability is not gender specific again, also woman no more any kind of thing. You understand it? So me for me, like the fact that you don't already did at that particular side as a man, you get right for express your emotion, you get right for breakdown, you get right for cry. Like you know, so like you don't supposed for one. Now most of the times again expectations of society don't make her like say okay now woman for behave that way dey now woman for lash out now woman for cry about something now woman
So
for
I know
mm-hmm.
me bad.
Yeah I
So
get
you think say like society now they contribute more to a man or
hmm.
and I won't fire you this afternoon. Like this afternoon, I'm fucked up.
Okay you get for pay me
So,
after this session.
so you think so like as society now in actually like they make man them they try for keep them emotion
Mhm.
or
Hmm.
you think so like man them and themselves self like they try for hide their emotions inside
Okay this
because this
is
one is very complicated.
this is so wait I think and now this is my opinion na my opinion.
Exactly.
So wait I mean by na my opinion I can't be wrong and let me you self when they watch me go put drop your opinion now the comment section on Facebook YouTube or even TikTok. This na drive time show if you just the join we where they can't on every Monday to Friday 4 to 5 p.m. Now let's go to that question then. Now again them man them where they born boy picking. I use the word boy picking, Then they born them as boy picking. It's small. In other sense. So as it happen, a get for go through a family where they train them, not so the family no more get for train them. A community where they get for train them, a school, a university, and even a workplace. A get for go through society. Now the society in this sense, I'm including even the family, and they include the school where get for go or people that where get for affiliate with the community itself. And they call them all the society, They get for go through them people in this. So now, obviously, I don't begin get the narrative that man not for cry. Something if you didn't us, it just for them. Mama, they want begin cry. Mama, they say, but you know, man up, be a man. Why you they cry? Why you they make like man? So that it is start. So when them bubble they are big and turn man, when they don't turn man at the end of the day, they always know say I'm not supposed for cry. Now a feminine behavior.
Exactly.
I'm not supposed for lash out if something they hurts me. I'm not supposed for express show weakness. I'm not supposed for show say something they want. I mean a feminine behavior. So now that they get that, and man, they most of the time are naturally egoistic people. Then they get ego, they get pride. So most of the time when they don't get that narrative and they don't big with them, it don't they inside them. Then be like, okay, Nathan, I'm not supposed to do this. So even if something they happen where really bad way on a normal day you supposed for cry, go be like, no, I am a man. If I can't cry now, the woman they watch me waiting yes, then go laugh me, I go shame. So now so for me they also they but the root cause na society at the end of the day, because they enable that they instill them thoughts they are inside them bubble they are, and when they grow into a man, pride of course they fuel that particular thing the way society they don't instill inside a man them.
Okay, so as another lady from co-host, in your opinion, the things in our society now because of this problem, yeah, so where they make
Fueled by
man,
ego they.
yes, where they make remind them no one lash out in emotions. So make we take a quick break and when we come we will continue the topic. Welcome back. If you just joined with this night time show where it comes to you every Monday to Friday, 45 p.m. only on Hands Up Radio and online TV. So we will discuss about man and vulnerability. So now we all like talk about like the main things then. So I want to know like your opinion. So I want to talk to you personally now.
Okay, why expose me?
Yes, your personal opinion then I'm gonna get right now. So make us start with one question. You think say like relationship they improve if a man be vulnerable?
Okay, maybe viewers them go answer this. So like what we say, we don't talk say vulnerability get for deal with openness, it get for deal with honesty, it get for deal with like you dey feel free for express your thoughts, whether you're in pain or you're struggling with something. So for me, I feel like if you're vulnerable, if you they allow yourself as a man for be vulnerable and express some, it dey improve relationship because it dey show say you're honest enough for tell your partner say this is what I'm struggling with, or this is how I'm feeling, or this is what I am going through. You understand? You don't need for bottle her up, you don't need for hide them. And one thing about emotions, you know they able bottle her, it dey explode when you dey keep. Just like you dey take water, you dey put her inside one red thing until it flop waiting, you still dey pour and no more. Waiting get for happen, it dey overflow, so you dey explode. And waiting can cause them to waiting can happen at the fact that you actually they give the person that kind negative, like if I dey go through something I know they talk me mood they change.
Yes.
If I dey around people I dey happy, even if I don't want to talk with her they go through, I know they smile. And small thing you do me and the anger issues, it they ask me and make so it they improve relationship because if you're open enough and if you're honest enough for saying that this you go through, this is what I'm facing at the moment, the partner will be able to understand you better. But if you know they talk, you know they express yourself, you know they talk but waiting you go through, how you want me that person understand you? Now issues there for them because they tell you never they know when you're moody or not. Because we can't talk and you vex, you just use vent or you use make like I feel like it actually help relationships enough because you're open. The vulnerability being vulnerable enough, they help you for be open enough, they help you for be expressive, they help you for be honest because you don't need for hide anything because you don't get that if afraid say they will can't judge me or something. So yeah.
Okay, so as we don't get it from the love doctor,
Hey.
It say vulnerability is good to be in a relationship. If I be open up to your partner, which is also not bad. It's nice to have a partner that communicates.
Sure.
If you communicate, then your partner will not say, "Oh, this person you're saying is struggle," and you know it can even help you.
Yeah,
Be it
definitely.
emotionally now or financially now. So
Yeah,
it's
it can be
good to-
anything. It can be spiritually, it can
Exactly.
be physically, financially, emotionally.
Mhm.
Can be something all that thing themselves, academically, professionally, all.
So from your experience now.
Nah, I need to talk my
So-
experience. I was soon again.
No, mama.
Okay, so
No,
yeah.
no, get this. You realize that the one no say we lele mu now.
Yeah. It tell my son a little, by the way.
We me West Donya is so me na me lele mu because na me one know.
Okay.
So from your experience, so you actually think say people like they support man them when them be vulnerable.
So I feel like it's a two-way thing. Now, yes and no. Why? Because let me say, when we talk about people with a generalizer,
Yeah.
I remember say logically, all man are the same. All man go it not gonna be a yes for everyone. So you must get people then way go say no. So in as much as you get people then way yes go support that particular party, you get other people then way go judge you. So it all come down to waiting, being open up, being vulnerable with the right people. Because if you go open up to the wrong person and go use and judge you or go use and mock you. You understand? But if you do it with the right people, we understand, then they will understand who say they come out from. If we're there for help you by words of encouragement or even help for solve that particular thing, they will make you open up to that particular person. So for me, I just feel like yeah, that's a two-way thing.
Okay, so you know, so like most of with the woman them, and even for myself, the with the woman them, where they begin to like, I want man we open up to me. I want man like where they
Express,
yes,
where they
can
show
show
emotions.
and all. So,
You women.
but we not the same one. About we say another woman weak, another woman they cry too much.
Yes.
We woman they watch for the video, and just get for beer. We no more. So now you think so like woman them like they want man way emotional, but at the same time we then get something they react differently to the man.
So I feel like being vulnerable, therefore, do it also a line. There has to be line. Not so any small thing no more. Not so any small thing no more. You know you make that way. But like there are certain things you just get for be open. But you said maybe they watch me. If now you know more every day one good person and get problem, one good person and they cry, one good person and go do something. You the gains, you they get fed up, yeah. Now a line go there, not so all thing like you wait yourself and more like thing that we know say this is really draining for you and it affect you the fact that you still the keeper even your mood and entirely you can get that person you can just trust and you tell them and like can work things out. You get it, not so like you dey nag pass mark or anything, even though yes na so they talk. We also want somebody way emotionally expressive but we'll get about to say you too able na dey the line dey so not cross that line. Yeah, all thing get line
Boundaries. Forget boundaries. So as for that, you from Mabel, my beautiful co-host today.
Clacket.
Now not saying what I from one of the videos. Them we don't know opinion. We don't know think. When I
Yes.
think say always see Mabel don't talk so now too. Or if you know what add with Mabel talk. When I can add also. So now make a take now comments them and let me see. So
I want you get this one they talk.
yeah. So we get a comment from Alim. Wow. Alim say it's hard being a man. The expectations are too much and sometimes we can't handle them. Wow.
It's hard being a man. The expectations are too much. Nobody know. Again, live for yourself. Stop living for people. The moment you begin live for people, then expectations of you. That's the end of you. Live for yourself, do your thing your own way, and waiting right for you, because at the end of the day, anything happens to you, then people then they will say, why not talk, why not talk? Exactly,
Mama. So Alim, you're right, it's so hard being a man because all the expectations and then too much like from you small one, especially if you're not a man, then you're not the first born. Hey, when you don't put so
Yeah,
so this one from it's a sitting at the man Devin
now that we dey talk about.
So this one from Mohammed, he say yes, I like una program and it's nice we una dey talk about this. They really get pressure from family them.
Thank you,
From
Mohammed. Thank
Mohammed,
you.
we know you pay, we know what they want to actually.
Only on Hands
Yeah.
of Hope. So keep tuning in. Forget
Yes.
everything.
More. We dey also from now. Any tutu now want they will get some from now. So this one actually not from a lady.
Oh, okay.
And then I
Finally.
name six of Mabel.
Ah.
Mabel say, guys, I love the show. I continue for watching a show and it really inspiring and it teach me a lot. So
Thank you,
so
Mabel.
much,
We
Mabel.
love you.
You never said really like you like the show.
Yeah.
Something that the co-host like because so thank you so much.
Thank you, Mabel.
So make we continue back now the topic actually. So as we are about for round up.
Mhm.
So now the question we a round up question for you because
Okay.
as I said like I don't fire you too
Yeah,
much.
yeah. Umu need for buy me drink.
So what do you want tell society? What do you think about society concerning all this vulnerability?
My last words could be let we train we picking them outside of the entire gender specific traits. Wait I mean is if na boy picking or na girl picking you get men I'm like picking also because hey you na man you know for cry or you na woman you supposed for do this. Men them in a way that they know say they can be expressive, then go open up to anybody within to us without having the fear of being judged or misinterpreted. Let women we picking them that kind of way because they picking them they get for big. Now if you don't say me picking that you host and gonna community want to some kind way they will correct that community or the business will correct the person at the community and also it go big with that day and we go able to stop and so it starts right now the home and again man na mortal man it they feel just like how the woman they feel so they expect you know for crying a man but woman they cry no so it doesn't
That
make sense so
gender-
that
we need to
gender
stop and
segregation in training or in raising picking or people and not for be that kind of then they let we show say yes boy picking you go cook not so because you know boy picking so if boy picking go cook same as boy picking get right for be expressive boy picking get right for be vulnerable if need be it get right for get emotional control also.
Yes, thank you so much, Mabel. So, as we wrap up today, here's something to think about. One, maybe vulnerability does not make a man less of a man.
Of course
Maybe
not.
it makes him more human.
Mm-hmm.
And also, so whether you believe a man should open or should stay reversed, one thing is clear: this conversation matter. Matter, baby, matter for make people talk about this man them yeah. So not also no woman
At all.
So stay tuned for next show. As you all know, this is a drive time show where they come to you every Monday to Friday, 4 to 5 p.m. only on Hands of Hope Radio on Online TV. And we are our host, on our beautiful host, Umu and
Mabel. Until next time.
That's
Bye.